It all began with the discovery of the Old Fire and the secret of the Convocation. 13 mages, blinded, driven by the greed for divine power, and under the bondage of the Circle, their armies unleashed death and destruction, bonded with the power of ancient runes, cursed to eternal life and eternal death, until the last day of the old era had dawned.
So have you come to witness the day of my ultimate triumph, poor old man?
No, to witness your downfall. You cannot win. The Convocation is a lie. It will destroy all of us.
So... You shouldn't have come. You really think I care a fig for your whimpering?
Tahira! Rowan sent us. He needs the power of the Rune Warriors. The Northern Realms are in danger.
Rowan knows I will never serve a Circle Mage again. My powers are exhausted. I have seen quite enough misery and bloodshed. Rowan will have to look for somebody else.
That's why he sent us. A very special rune lies concealed somewhere in these lands. We're here to search for it. But we were attacked and Liv is wounded. He needs your help. We need your help.
Then I hardly have any choice. Very well. I will help you. Where is Lev?
I lost sight of him somewhere behind the gate there. I hope he's still alive. These damned orcs.
I'll look for him. You stay here by my hut.
Thank you, Tahira. It's good to have you back with us.
If someone offers you a dialogue, a symbol will float above the character.
I hope you haven't forgotten your healing arts, Tahira. Help me. Please heal me.
Select your avatar, approach Lev, and click on him with the right mouse button to begin the dialogue.
I thank you, Tahira. Without you, I would have been lost. I thank Aonir that Kaele found you.
What happened, anyway? You're seeking a rune?
Yes, a special rune. Rowan is certain it must be somewhere in the ruins of Ankbrand. But the ruins are just swarming with orcs. We had to flee. Only Joshua managed to hide. Kaele knew where your house was. That's why we fought our way through to you. Please, you must help us.
All right. I will fetch your rune. You stay here and recover for a while.
As you command. Take good care, Tahira. Here, this spell scroll. I captured it from one of the orcs. Maybe it will be of some use to you. Keep following the trail. Perhaps you'll run across Joshua somewhere. May the gods grant that he is still alive.
A window will appear with the merchant's...
Tahira! So the others found you?
Yes, they're all well. Were you able to find out where the rune is, Joshua?
In the Orcs' camp. I think it is in possession of their leader. Be careful. Those beasts are tough. You'll have to prepare yourself well. Once you've conquered them, bring the rune to me. I will turn it over to Master Rowan.
For Aonir. Quickly now.
Congratulations. If you now look in your quest book, you will see that you have now solved the 2 previously open steps.
By Zarek's accursed eyes, the rune, you did it! Even if I can barely stand to look at a rune warrior, nobody else could have managed that feat. Master Rowan will be relieved. It's slowly getting to be time for me to head out. It was good to fight by your side again.
Come along. I'll accompany you to the portal.
Zerba, have mercy! Will this never end?
That will be interesting.
Rowan! Master Rowan, 1 moment later, and we would have been lost.
Do you have the rune?
Tahira salvaged it from the ruins. Here it is.
Tahira, I thank you. You have...
Served you well?
I can understand your fury. Believe me, it was worth it. This rune is the key to our future and past. But I don't want to bother you any longer. Live in peace, Tahira. We will not meet again.
Farewell, Tahira.
Welcome back, my friend. I know your memory is paled. 8 years is a long time. Many things have happened. The war is over, but its consequences were terrible. The convocation has shattered the countenance of our world. Since then, I've tried to retain whatever is left over from this world. But now I have a feeling of time closing in. The circle is closing, and these lands need a protector. May the power of the Rune reawaken with you. But this time, you should not be the slave of someone else's will. This rune is the scourge on which your soul was forged. Wear it now yourself, and be the master of your own decisions.
I'm free.
Master Rowan, the Orders sent me with an important message. Something's happening at the Wildland Pass. Creatures made of black steel. They are breaking into the Northlands.
The Iron Ones have come. So, it has now begun.
You must set out at once.
Indeed. I will go see Darius. You, my friend, should gather your strength first and arm yourself. Follow the messenger to the town of Greyfell. When you get there, speak to my friend Sartarius. He will give you your instructions. He belongs to the Order of Dawn. Good luck. We'll meet again when I return, Rune Warrior.
By the gods! He really called a Rune Warrior!
I can hardly remember. How do I get to that city, Greyfell?
Follow the path through the rocks. I'll go with you. But let's be careful. The mountain goblins are in an uproar.
Iron is light. Welcome to the Northern Realms.
What kind of place is this here?
This is the Shadow Pass. It leads through the mountains to our capital city, Greyfell, the seat of the House of Wulfgar.
How do I get to Greyfell?
Just follow this trail. You can't miss it. But keep your eyes peeled. This land isn't called the Shadow Pass for nothing. Should you get into trouble, then run back here. We will know how to defend your life.
Has the old man gone off?
As you predicted, my lord. He will move on to the Wildland Pass.
Good. The snare is slowly beginning to close. He will never return from there.
What will happen with the Rune Slave, my lord?
Kill him. And then give this casket to the leaders of the Black Fist. It contains the plans for the invasion.
But my lord, I cannot conquer this Rune Warrior. I'm just a messenger, not a fighter.
I have complete confidence in you. Bring the casket to the Black Fist. I will give you a princely reward.
Lord. All right then. Die, you Rune Slave!
What happened here?
Treason. I must get to Greyfell by the fastest route.
Mountain goblins have blocked that route. They're already setting up a camp. There is a rune monument right near. Summon your army there. It's the only way you can break through to Greyfell.
First, I must search for this traitor. The casket must be brought to the Order as quickly as possible.
Orcs! They're burning everything down! Where are the guards? Help us in our defense, quick! Otherwise we are lost!
Now.
Never
Rune warriors, stand by me.
Engaging the enemy! Thank you. Without you, things would have looked pretty bleak for us. The guards have a good drubbing to look forward to, those nincompoops. Here, take this as your reward, and please excuse the others. The people are a little frightened of you. You're a rune warrior, aren't you?
On the way to Greyfell.
Oh, it isn't very far from here to Greyfell. Just follow the trail up the mountain. Have a good journey.
Let's go. Now. To adventure. Let's go. Follow me. Sartarius?
That's who I am. And you must be the rune warrior Rowan awoke.
Rowan is in great danger. I must speak to him.
He set out toward the Wildland Pass along with his bodyguard.
That won't be enough for him. There's another mage of the circle here. He confronted us in the mountains. Your messenger was a traitor. He led me right to him.
Another circle mage? Ye gods! Who?
His face was hidden under a dark hood.
And the traitor?
Dead. The Dark Circle mage gave him this casket for the leader of the Black Fist.
The Black Fist? Impossible! That would mean...
To arms! Cave Orcs! They're coming in from the Shadow Pass!
Orcs! They must have followed you from the mountains. Quickly! The Order must participate in the defense. The town laws demand that we intervene. Take over the command of these knights.
At your service, sir!
Follow the soldier to the gate. Return to me when the attack has been repulsed. Good luck.
Follow me! There they are!
Yes. Let's go.
Good work, friend. Now, let us consider what else must be done.
Somebody has to follow Rowan and warn him.
And I think I know who. But first show me the casket you told me of.
Here. The Dark Mage gave it to the messenger. It contains plans for an attack.
Let me see. It is closed with a magic seal. You won't be able to open it without the password.
Is there any kind of magic that will break it open?
Yes. However, this seal was made by a circle mage, and only a circle mage can break it.
Then I must bring the casket to Rowan.
Aye. Consider this your first task as a fighter of the Order.
Which route will Rowan take?
He will first go to see Darius, the Cartographer in Leonon. Darius has long spoken of a threat beyond the pass. This letter will open the gate to Leonon for you. And this rune here may be just as useful for you. Ask Darius about Rowan's whereabouts. Look for Rowan and warn him. If the Dark Mage finds him first, then may the gods protect us.
What does the Order of Dawn stand for?
The Order stands for the new beginning, the setting out towards a new era. Rowan himself created it to help him organize the new world. We are protectors, teachers, and builders. It is our task to help the new realms. Even the Dark Nations see this as our task. Though there are many in our midst who are striving for more. For fame, for power. But Rowan will not reveal the secrets of his magic. He has witnessed what it is capable of. Nevertheless, conflict and envy arise amongst the brothers of the Order. But don't be misled by that. Concentrate only on your tasks.
How do I get to Leonon?
Go to the northeasternmost end of the city. There you will find a gate which is guarded by soldiers from the house of Eloni. Give the soldiers my letter. They will open the gate for you. Behind it you will find the portal to Leonon.
What is the Black Fist?
The Black Fist is a band of mercenaries and looters under the leadership of a war veteran named Brannigan. Until recently, they were just a gang of robbers. An annoyance, nothing more. But for the past few weeks, disquieting reports about their mischief have reached us. People speak of veritable hosts who have rallied to their banner, equipped with new weapons, armor, and with new commanders. Someone is supporting them. Somebody with money and influence.
What are these portals?
The portals are magical connections between the islands. They are the only way anyone can travel from land to land and cover the huge distances between them.
Where do they come from?
Rowan made them. We don't know much about them, only that he was gone for 6 years, and that he built them in every land. While he was making them, he didn't distinguish between the nations of the light and the darkness, and just as little between nations and creatures. It was his wish for the world to become one again. This is why we need the gate fortresses.
What is the House of Leonidar?
Leonidar is one of the 5 great royal houses of Nortanda. It once controlled the green lands north of here, all the way to the coast of Fiyar. Now they only dominate the island of Leonon and are the smallest of the still existing houses. The other houses are Utran, Halet, Wolfgar, to whom this city here belongs, and Iskander, which, however, was snuffed out.
Leonon is a war zone. No one may cross it without a pass.
I have a letter from the Order.
Let me see it. That's fine. We're always glad to see someone from the Order in the land of the Leonidars. Open the gate.
What brings you to me, servant of the Rune?
The Order of Dawn sent me. Are you the one they call Darius?
That's me. But you're wasting your time. I'm not interested in the intrigue games you and your kind are playing.
I'm looking for Rowan. He's in great danger.
Danger? What danger might threaten a mage of the Circle?
Well, unfortunately, it seems he wasn't the only Circle mage who survived the Convocation War. Rowan is headed straight for a trap.
Are you speaking the truth, servant of the Rune? A second mage? If that's the case, then you must lose no time. Rohan travelled on further long ago to the Wildland Pass. Talk to Selen Fell, the commander of the guards. You'll need her permission if you want to cross the portal keep to Eloni. At the moment, this is the only way that leads to the pass.
What happened in Leonon?
Brannigan's henchmen have been lurking around here for a long time, but since the last moon they've actually been openly pouncing on us. They already have an iron grip on the western part of our country. They were never able to advance so far before, but they were also never as well organized and armed as they are now. You don't have to be a scholar to see that some dark plan is unfolding here. But nobody knows yet what the point of this plan is and who besides Brannigan is behind it.
So you know Rowan quite well?
Well, I surely know him better than most of those ne'er-do-well Order members you work for. He often visited me on his travels and told me of distant lands. And yet he remains a permanent riddle for me. The guilt of the Convocation still weighs heavily on his shoulders, that much I can say, but who is to judge him? Without him we would have long been lost in this fragmented world.
By the Soul River. The rune is on the march again. What times we live in.
I must reach Eloni, Lieutenant Fell.
I wouldn't stop you, but the trail there is controlled by the goblin hordes. We had to give up the Portal Keep to Eloni, and so we locked it.
Is there any way to reopen it?
For that purpose, I must send some of my men with you to the portal. Only they can unlock the keep. But as long as the area here is at risk because of Snarf and his gang, I can't spare a single man.
Can I help you solve this problem?
Absolutely. Hunt that bastard down. Snarf is a big, ugly goblin. His camp is to the west of here. Go past the 3 guard posts and then keep to the right. But first, perhaps you should call for reinforcements at the monument here behind me, warrior. Snarf is dangerous. Once you have defeated him, bring me his rusty dagger as proof.
Close the ranks!
So it's you. What do you want?
Snarf won't trouble you any longer. Here is his dagger.
You know your craft, Rune Warrior. You've saved us a lot of trouble. Take this as your reward.
Will you now allow the Portal Keep to be opened?
I admit, you have proven your worthiness. I'll send some men along with you. Wait here, I'll have them march in. And something else. The men will march directly to the Portal Keep. Give them protective escort and make sure that they get up there alive. They will then open the gate for you. Should you fail, return to me immediately. Good luck, you'll need it.
We made it. You have fought valiantly. I have a feeling we'll be hearing more from you soon, Rune Warrior.
May it please the gods. Farewell.
Good luck, and be careful.
Ye gods, this is the end. Brannigan's armies have surrounded our homestead. They're burning everything down. Where is Leonidar? Where's Utran? Where are the armies of the humans? Tell me, where?
Cut off and encircled by the Black Fist. They're fighting for their lives as well, like you.
Then may Elen have pity on us all. They've closed the circle. We're lost.
Have you fled from the village?
No. We tried an assault. It failed. Many of my sisters were killed in attempt. The ones who penetrated the ring of the besiegers were cut off and strewn into the 4 winds. I could make out 4 groups fleeing in different directions.
Then someone should go find them and bring them back to a safe place. Which direction did your sisters go?
2 groups fled to the forest valley, one of them towards the east. The 3rd was forced towards the northeast. The 4th group is standing in front of you. I'll manage on my own, but please look for my sisters. Find them and bring them safely back to the homestead.
What can I do?
There are hundreds of them. Alone, you could never.
I serve the rune. I can help you. Are there any of the old monuments in this area?
There are. Then perhaps there is still hope. Listen, the goblins of the Black Fist are besieging our settlement. Wave by wave, they are pounding on our defenses. Stab the goblins in the back with your troops. Corner them. They won't be reckoning with you. Should you succeed, then talk to Lukanda, our leader in the homestead. She'll know what to do after that. Now I'll show you a rune monument. Follow me. The gate to the forest valley is locked. It was San, that miserable traitor. Human lust for gold is insatiable.
How can I open the gate?
Zarin must have stolen the key. He's probably hiding out in one of the goblin camps. The only one on this side of the gate is west of here, in an old ruin. But be careful. The camp is well guarded. You should assemble enough troops before you venture in attack.
I'm ready. Follow me.
Aunir's light in this dark hour. Are you one of the Runebound?
My services are necessary again.
Well, your help is certainly welcome.
Your homestead is again in safety.
Accept our thanks, servant of the runes. I can offer you little more for rescuing us.
That's more than I'm used to getting.
It will take a long time for the wounds to heal and the dirges to fall silent. What do you plan to do now?
I must move on to the east. Leafshade is my next destination.
Then let me warn you, it isn't all that easy to defeat Brannigan's troops. They will surely mount a counterattack, and this time, they will send out their elite orc warriors. I will assign a group of our best marksmen to your command. With their support, you should be able to penetrate to Leafshade. They will be waiting for you outside the settlement. Good luck, Rune Warrior.
How do I get to Leafshade?
Follow the path beyond the bridge, farther on to the northeast. It isn't far to the portal.
Are there still elves living in Leafshade?
We fear that he's lost. Brannigan's horde spread out there 3 weeks ago. Many of our sisters were slain. We heard that Brannigan has set up a fortified camp there. He uses it as a base for his robbing raids. But you will have another tough fight ahead of you before you get to the portal there.
Is there a way to pass through the stone gate in the south?
Here, take this stone key. It will open the gate for you. But I must warn you, there is a reason why the gate is locked. The land of beastmen and ogres begins right behind it.
Never surrender!
Let's go. Into battle we go.
Hey, you there. Over here. It's all right, man. He isn't one of them.
Who are you?
Sergeant Einar, troop leader, 2nd Shield Guard, and a true fighter for the House of Utran.
What brings Utranians to this side of Leafshade?
The desperate hope of a desperate commander. We were ordered to attack Brannigan's supply camps and burn them down, but we didn't have a chance. Now the way back is blocked, and even if it were clear, who could return to dying comrades with empty hands?
Perhaps not with completely empty hands.
What do you mean?
Let us clear the path to Shiel, fighting side by side.
Haven't you been listening? The mountain trail we came over is buried. We're cut off. There is no way back. The only possibility would be over the northern pass, around the mountains. But that would mean marching right through the middle of Brannigan's forces. 3 camps of the Black Fist hold that trail. If you want to get to the Shiel, you have to defeat those armies. How do you expect to do that?
I possess the power of the rune. Come with me. Together we can do it.
You're a fool, though there's something about you I like. Maybe because I'm just as big a fool. Now then, so it will be. Let's hunt down a couple of greenskins. But we must be very careful. There are goblin scouts watching over the pass to the north. As soon as those scouts discover our men, they'll alarm their camp. If our army is not large enough by then, they'll overrun us completely. So let us be well prepared before we cross over the pass. Should we lose contact, we'll meet back here. Marcus here will show you where you can find monuments in this area. Follow him. I'll join you later.
Follow me. At arms, men.
The scouts have discovered us. They'll inform their camp. The dance is beginning.
Follow me. Quickly, to battle we go.
They're attacking!
Tiara's flame. What's
Engaging
that?
the enemy!
They've been hard at work. What a bulwark. But they're still stupid. They didn't block off the walls. Ah. Send crossbowmen up on the walls to the right and left. Position them over the passageway, then lure their hand-to-hand fighters out. The hail of bolts will mow them down before they get to you.
Let's go for our near. Forward.
Never surrender!
Quickly now. For freedom.
By the
Engaging
gods,
the enemy.
look, a troll! To the river of souls with you, beast!
The lines must hold.
They're attacking!
It's an ambush.
That was it. You
Never
shades.
give up!
We're under. Follow me.
What's the situation?
The camps are destroyed. Brannigan's army is defeated.
By the souls of the Mordween. These are strange powers you have, warrior.
Powers that have helped you in the fulfillment of your mission. Your task here is completed. You can go home.
You are a true friend of the House of Utran. Now that their supply depots have been destroyed, we will drive the Black Fist out of the Shiel. Come along, we can rest later. Finally home again. But by the fires of Bargagor, what has happened here? Utran is overrun. Brannigan's troops have spread out all over the Shiel. They are everywhere. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask for your help again, Rune Warrior. Come along. I know a well-fortified outpost. If there are any survivors, they will be there. Follow me. By the accursed eyes of Zarek, what a ride. That was a damn good piece of work, friend. Without you, we would have been lost. Who would have thought that a Rune warrior of all people would restore our hope?
Our paths divide here, Einar. I must move on, deeper into the wildland. Rowan still has a huge head start.
You will need the support of my men to liberate the monuments in combat. Speak to Captain Bahir. He's the commander here. A tough, wary fellow. Don't let him turn you away. Good luck.
The 5 brothers are reunited, in the great beyond.
By the souls of the Mordween. The Lord Commander will be delighted. You've dealt Brannigan a sensitive blow. I will take this bloody burden from you. Here, take this reward for your valor.
Men, look. Einar is back. About time you got here, Sergeant.
I'm just as happy to see you, Captain.
What is one of the Runebound doing here? Speak quickly before I have you run through.
I'm looking for Master Roan. My path took me east to the Wildland.
To the Wildland? Well then, don't get your hopes up.
What happened here?
2 large armies of the Black Fist came from the Wildland at night. A traitor in our ranks opened the gate and poisoned our Lord Commander. We were overrun while we were sleeping. They now hold the entire east, as well as the village of Ganan. They've occupied the whole area, even your rune monuments.
Help me liberate the monuments.
Ha! Who are you? Utran owes you nothing. You fight your war, we'll fight ours.
I'm already fighting yours. Without my help, your men would have remained in Leafshade forever.
Then you were the one who rescued Einar and blocked their supply routes. Well then, help will be granted to you. What do you need?
Some of your warriors, in order to regain the rune monuments.
You want men? Look around. We have barely enough to hold our own camp. I cannot make that decision, nor do I want to. Only the Lord Commander can do that.
Where will I find the Lord Commander?
He is weak and unconscious. The traitor's poison is eating away at his body. Our field surgeon is powerless.
If only the Lord can decide what you dare not decide, then he must be healed as quickly as possible.
As I already said, our healing power is insufficient. Brannigan's poison is more horrible and lethal than anything we know.
Then you need elfin medicine.
Well, Shan Muir van Leonon is a healer from the White School. We would have sent for her, but it's not her war.
If your commander dies and I do not get to the monument, then it will very soon be her war.
Then go and ask for her advice. To the south there on the hill, you'll find the portal to Leonon. But be on your guard. Our spies report that there are some dangerous creatures lurking about near the portal.
Welcome, stranger. I am Shan Muir, the healer.
Lord Tinar in the Shiel needs your help, Shan.
What's wrong with him?
A strange poison is slowly killing him. It's turning his lips black and robbing him of his consciousness.
Black lips? That's the Dark Kiss, a magic poison the Circle once created. There is an antidote. They call it the Alphalus potion. Alphalus is a rare herb that grows here to the north of Leonon. If you bring me some of it, I can make the potion. I fear, however, a horde of goblins has spread out all over the area where the herb grows. A fellow named Burgle is their leader. Destroy Burgle and his gang and bring me the Alphalus herb. Only then can I save your Lord Tinar. The guards at the North Bridge will give you the key to the North Gate.
Where are you off to, citizen?
I need the key to the stone gate.
With whose permission?
Shan Muir, the healer, sent me. It's important.
Very well then, suit yourself. Take care though, I've warned you.
What lies in the north behind this gate?
Burgle resides up there with his goblins. He's one of Brannigan's subalterns who's entrenched himself in there. Making his acquaintance will be of no value to you. Take my word for it.
Ah, so you're back.
Here, the Alphalas.
Good work, warrior. Now the potion will succeed. Here, take this Alphalus potion. Bring it to Lord Tinar. I hope it isn't too late.
What do you want?
I have a healing potion for the Lord Commander.
Give it to me. I will bring it to him.
Here, take it.
You saved my life. I am forever in your debt.
That's a debt you'll soon be able to pay, my lord.
Whatever is in my power. Speak. What can I do for you?
Who poisoned you?
I don't know, but whoever it was, he would have done better to kill me straight off. Now there will be no place far and wide, and no hole too deep for him to hide in.
Do you have any clues?
Only one single, sad trace. He abducted my beloved wife. As the poison started to work, and I lost consciousness, he must have kidnapped her from our bedchamber. Keep an eye out for her. I hope she's still alive, although this is the hope of a fool. But wherever she may be, the traitor will not be far away.
I need an army to conquer the monuments.
That will not be denied to you. I will place a troop of my best men to your side. The men will assemble outside in front of the camp. You can make use of them whenever you want, but let me warn you in advance. There is a chain of observation posts between the Monument Field and the headquarters camp of Brannigan's Northern Army. If the scouts alert the main army, then you are lost. Interrupt their chain before the news goes any farther. Surround the Monument Field and attack from the south. Then you can slay the scouts before they pass on the warning. Take the path that leads between the stones. It will take you directly to the chain of observation posts. Good luck.
The servants of darkness are upon us. Kill them.
Forwards.
There's too many of them.
Come on out, everyone. They're gone. Who would have thought that one day the rune would save us? Here, take this. These raw materials are all we can offer you for your support.
Scouts have told us of a large army in the east. You couldn't possibly beat them. There are just too many.
There is one possibility. In the east, near the portal, there's a grove of dryads.
The spirits of the trees. Yes, they would be strong enough to drive out the orcs. But how are you going to lure them out of their grove?
There is an altar in the grove. Sacrifice some lenya plants, a good 1,000 of them. That will awaken the dryads, and they will serve you. However, dryads only awaken by night. You must sacrifice the lenya in the dark. Here, rune warrior, take this map. It will help you gather enough lenya plants. And be on your guard. The dryad grove is behind enemy lines. There is, however, a secret path you can use to get there. Make use of the power of the dryads. This is the only way you can destroy the enemy army.
Forwards. Forwards. Quickly now.
The servants of darkness are upon us. They're trying to surround us. Sisters, defend yourselves. They're trying to surround us. Here in
Who are you?
A messenger from the Order. I must speak to Rowan, quickly.
I'm afraid that will be impossible.
What happened?
A couple of days ago we pressed forward to this place. It almost seemed as if Brannigan's forces were hiding from us. The few times we ran into them, they left us undisturbed.
Where is Rowan?
When we got to the pass, they suddenly attacked us full force. We were separated from Rowan and had to withdraw to this place. We believe he has moved further toward the west.
Then he's still alive?
Yes, we're taking that for granted. The hordes of the Black Fist can hardly do anything to harm a Circle Mage, but you should speak to our leader, Master Swanson.
Where will I find Master Swanson?
In the village to the north of here. That's where we barricaded ourselves in.
What brings you here?
A message for Rowan. Master Sataria sent me with urgent documents and a warning.
And you made it all the way here? Not bad. The hordes of the Fist have been marching west for days.
I noticed that. How by Ionir's light did you manage to hold out here?
With my heart, dear friend, and this steel. I'll admit they haven't expended much effort on us so far. They know that we can't escape them. At the moment, we have more important things to do.
Rowan.
Aye.
Where is Rowan now?
Somewhere on the other side of the pass. We can only wait until he comes back. It is completely impossible to push through to him.
Not completely impossible.
You take your mission very seriously. Should you really plan to march against the Fist, you will need our help. I presume you need one of these monuments. If you follow the path to the east, you will come upon one. However, some skirmishers from the Fist are moving about out there.
Send out knights to provide some distraction in the east. That will give me enough time to get to the monument.
Aye, so it shall be. Send news when you are ready. Then you will get your distraction. Aonir's light.
Start your attack.
My men will attack Brannigan's looters and divert their attention. You must make haste. Secure the monument as quickly as you possibly can.
Just look. What have we got here? Fresh, juicy human flesh.
Who or what are you?
People avoid me. They're afraid of me because I have the gift of being able to talk to spiders.
Are you friend or foe?
Neither nor, hot-blooded ruin warrior. I am the keeper of these magnificent creatures. The war drove me out of my hiding place in the mountains. But when the storms of war have subsided, I will disappear back there again.
They say you kidnapped a girl.
Is that what people say? Well, kidnapped is perhaps the wrong word. She was my guest. I invited her to dinner.
Set her free, or your spiders will mourn the death of their keeper.
Your hot temper will get you in trouble once again, my young warrior. Set her free? Oh, she is free. Free from all the sorrows of this world.
Bastard! You'll pay for that.
Fresh meat, my darlings. Come to dinner. Come on, come on.
Incompetent rabble! More men to the wall! Let fire rain down! You bastards! I'll get you moving! By the gorges of Bargagor, that blasted magician never said anything about a rune warrior. But Brannigan will make short work of him. Anyway, I still have you, my little darlings. Why are you still standing around? Get going! Kill that runic knave! Kill them all! This will be your last campaign, Rune Slave. Don't just stand there. Kill something!
They're attacking! Never surrender!
Alliance is whole.
Fortify the defenses!
No! May the gods curse you, Rune Slave!
Master Rowan, wait! This is a trap.
A trap? What are you talking about?
This path here leads directly into an ambush. A mage of the Circle. He wants to destroy you.
A Circle mage? So my destiny has finally caught up with me at the end.
You know him?
Indeed I do. This Circle mage wants to bring the Godstones under his control. Should he succeed, all of life as we know it will be snuffed out forever.
But why?
It is his goal to open a portal back into the valley. He believes this way he can change the course of history and acquire the power of the Convocation. But he is mistaken. He cannot control that power. Nobody can. It was a deception, a ploy of the evil gods.
The invasion plans for his armies are here in this casket. We took possession of it, but we cannot open it.
A casket? Should... Listen to me, Rune Warrior. We haven't got much time. Find Hokan's legacy. That is the only way you can prevent the destruction of the world. Look for it, and for the artifact that is powerful enough to stop a Circle mage.
I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
I have done whatever was in my power. Here, take this book. It contains the truth about the Convocation and its appalling consequences. May it one day decide on the fate of the world. And now give me the casket.
It is empty, but...
So we meet again, old man. Did you really think you could stop me? Now you will pay the price for your foolish efforts. Your journey ends here. For you, there is no future. And you, Rune Warrior, you have done me excellent service. Return to your order now and tell them that the time of dawn is past. The time of war has begun.
Greetings, friend.
I bring you bad news.
We've already heard about it. The news of Rowan's death weighs heavily on this day. It has grown silent in the halls of the Order. A shadow has fallen over the land.
Rowan's last words make little sense to me. Hokan, an odd artifact. This book here, what could he have possibly meant?
You must follow these clues. Find Hokan. Find out how we can stop the blades. And look for the artifact. It may be our last hope.
Where do I begin my quest?
In the northern Windwall Mountains, in the land of the House of Hallett. When you are there, ask for Marcia. She is the emissary of the Order in Wellrock, the castle of the Halletts.
How can she help me?
To find Hokan, you must go into the heart of death, the Dark Lands, a desolate, devastated region which was once called the Gate of the Kings. Hokan's stronghold was once located there. Marcia knows the way. Here, take this letter. The gate fortress in the south of the city leads to the Windwall Mountains. Show the letter to the Hallett guards.
What will you do?
We will prepare ourselves for war.
Who is Hokan
Hokan was one of the Circle mages. He was the mightiest necromancer necromancer Fiera had ever seen. He came here from the distant land of Xu. He brought many dark secrets from there with him. In the war he fought with his undead hordes against Uran the Red. We don't know what happened to him during the convocation. We thought he was dead. One thing, however, is sure, that his one-time undead hosts are still wandering about through the Darklands, and it seems they are stretching out their bony fingers more and more for our flesh. May the gods curse the war, and everything it has brought about.
What are the Darklands?
That was where the most devastating campaigns of the Convocation War once raged. The battles between Hokan's undead hordes and Uram's demons went back and forth for years on end. Now the land is barren and burnt out. The one-time armies still live there and have made it to a site of death. The Order tried several times to cordon off the Darklands with border fortresses, but most of them were overrun by leaderless armies.
The House of Hallett has closed its borders. No thoroughfare for ordinary people.
Here, a letter from the Order. I'm on an important mission.
Let me see. Good, you may pass. Open the gate! Welcome to the Northern Windwall Mountains, land of the House of Hallett.
I'm looking for Marcia, the emissary of the Order.
Marcia is in Stonewell Castle with our sovereign, Lord Janir. Follow the path beyond this gate to the south. Stonewell is not far.
Are you Marcia? The Order sent me.
Are you here to reinforce us? At last. Where are your troops?
You misunderstand. I have not come as reinforcement.
You are a rune warrior, aren't you? Come with me to Lord Jonir. He will describe the situation to you.
Wait.
Lord Jonir, the Order sent us a rune warrior.
Then welcome to our ranks, friend. This is our situation. For days, Castle Stonewell has been under attack by undead armies from the south. Our dwarf guard has abandoned us. We are at the end of our strength. After our last action, General Guntar expects the next attack wave from the undead at any time. We only have a handful of men left. Our long-distance fighters are already totally decimated.
Near the city there is a monument of the elves. Please help us, rune warrior. Reinforce Guntar's army from there with archers. This is the only way the next invasion can be repulsed.
Bring your elfin archers to the pass. Position them on the walls. Together with our men, they could fend off the undead.
If I have to hold off a whole army, I will need iron.
I can only give you very little from the sparse supplies we still have. The undead intercepted the last iron delivery.
They haven't brought their loot very far, however. Look for a cart full of iron in their camps. You can stock up your supplies there.
And now go. Act quickly. The attack will soon begin.
A rune warrior? We haven't seen many of your kind around here for a long time.
The war is returning.
And with it, its monsters. Don't get me wrong, old hate burns a long time. Talk to Lord Jonir in the city. I reckon he can make good use of your help, as could we all.
Lord Jonir sent me to relieve you.
Very good. We need marksmen on the rocky crests. Bring every man you've got and position them to the right and left up there along the pass. My men will try to hold the passageway as long as possible. Our scouts report 3 advancing waves, primarily hand-to-hand fighters. Do not allow them to break through here. They are pitiless. Everything that lives is their foe.
None of them will make it through the pass.
Good. Put your marksmen in position. Wish us luck. We'll need it.
Is the invasion over?
It hasn't even begun yet. Just be patient. You'll get your battle.
Soon it will be time. The scouts have returned. Their army is assembling.
Sisters, defend yourselves. Sisters, defend yourselves. The servants of darkness are upon us. Sisters, defend yourselves.
To the counterattack!
Is the invasion over?
It is over. Now we have to drive them back and secure the portal of Greydusk Vale.
I'll pursue them to the south.
Good. We'll look after our wounded men. Then we'll join you. Be careful. They are not yet defeated and they won't give up the portal without a fight. One more thing. Do not under any circumstances step through the portal. They've secured it on the other side. The guards there will tear you to pieces as quick as a wink.
Draw your bows. We are in danger. Sisters, defend yourselves.
What is it?
The portal is secure now.
Good work. We'll hold the portal and beat back further attacks. Rune warrior, without you our heads would be stuck on the top of their swords. Lord Jonir will be delighted. Go see him. You would surely like to get your reward. And Maria should have time for you now as well. Stonewell stands open to you.
The rune marches beneath my banner. Had anyone prophesied that, I would have called him a fool. Don't get me wrong, Rune Warrior. I appreciate your assistance.
I hardly have any choice, my lord.
Well, who's got that, my friend? Who's got that?
The undead fought back.
You have proven yourself, Rune Warrior. My people owe you their lives, and I owe you my country. The Order will learn of your valiant deed. As you are on a journey, I will not hold you up with court ceremonies. Take this modest reward. and the eternal gratitude of the House of Hellet.
You have fought valiantly. Excuse me for bringing you into this war, but without your help we would have been lost. I owe you far more than my thanks. Now then, speak. How can I serve you?
Do you know anything about Håkon Ashir?
Håkon Ashir? Indeed I do. He was a mage of the Circle. The greatest necromancer this world has ever seen. A sorcerer as powerful as he was gruesome. He died during the convocation. At least that's what people said.
Who commanded these attacks if Håkon is dead?
We don't know. The undead overran the fortifications into Greyshade Vale. Since then they have been pouring onto our armies like an untiring ocean. Without the Dwarf Guard we wouldn't have held out very long. And only the gods know if Arias and his men in Greyshade Vale are still alive. Somebody must break through to there. We have to know what's happening there.
If this is the only way to find out some more about Håkon, then I will go.
Our prayers will go with you. The south portal, however, is blocked off for you. Too many undead on the other side. You must make your way through the land of the dwarves. Talk to Skarvik, the dwarf blacksmith in the southern Windwell Mountains. He will help you. He was always a friend of the humans and the House of Hellet. The journey to their land leads to the southwest. This key will open the gate for you. Good luck.
Your kind is not welcome here, human. I advise you to travel on rapidly. You want to move freely here and do business in our town. But as long as you have nobody to vouch for you, you will find little friendliness among our people. And one more thing. In the south of our land there is a giant wreaking havoc. If you see him, better run back to town.
A human, my brothers are not very fond of your kind. They call me Skarvik. I'm one of the blacksmiths here. I have always actually liked you humans, until that lordling arrived.
Why did your people turn away from the humans?
Joshua, the son of the Lord of the Hellites, covered himself with shame. He betrayed Hurga, his blood brother in battle. He ran away and abandoned Hurga to face certain death. Ask our Thainscald. It was his decision to cancel our bond with the humans, for Hurga was his son.
What's this blood brotherhood all about?
For centuries, the dwarves and the humans of the Windfall Mountains have had an alliance with one another. After the War of the Six Nations, the Blood Brotherhood began. Since that time, the eldest sons of the rulers have mixed with their blood to seal the bond. This has been tradition for generations. Our Thainscald and the Lord of the Hellet Janir were once brothers. A few moons ago, Hurga and Joshua also sealed their bond.
Is there nothing that can restore this alliance?
Only our Thainscald can decide that.
I have to go to Greyshade Valley.
You can travel about our country as you please, human. These, however, where the land descends into the valley of the Grey Shadow, is closed off behind the gate.
What is the purpose of the gate?
It is meant to protect us from what lurks behind it. Beyond the gate is where the Cold Mark begins, a land as horrible as the icy wind over the mountains.
If this is the only way to get to Greyshade Valley, then I want to take it.
The guard at the gate to the Cold Mark only obeys the commands of our Thainscald. You will need his permission to move on farther to the east.
I need someone to vouch for me, Master Skarvik.
Oh, do you perhaps think I don't have a grudge against your blood? Lording Joshua's cowardice kindles the same fury in me as it does in my brothers. But conflict only leads to defeat. If you wish to reforge the bond, to confront the danger from the east, then let it not fail because of any stubbornness on our part. You make a decent upright impression.
You're not a weakling like that Joshua. You have fire burning in your eyes. Very well, I will vouch for you. Don't disappoint me, human.
Go, human. Your kind is unwanted here.
I come to you on the recommendation of Master Skarvig. I need your help.
Skarvig? Very well, I shall listen to you, but be brief.
Urgent business brings me to the east.
The east is a tomb. The tomb of my son. That route will remain closed to you.
What happened?
It was the cowardice of a human, lordling Joshua. He abandoned my son, Herger. The bond between humans and dwarves is severed.
The humans of Stonewell trusted in that alliance. If I don't make it to the east, then you will be facing open war. How many must die before your rage subsides?
Lordling Joshua must face his destiny, and either die like his brother in blood, or avenge that death. Only a deed like that can restore the bond. Do you understand?
Then I will convince Joshua to face his enemy in the Coldmark once again.
Under those conditions, I would allow the eastern gate to be opened for you. The lordling has crept away to hide somewhere south of the city. Find him. Make sure that the dragon that killed my son meets his end. Herger's helmet shall serve as evidence that it has been accomplished.
What happened to your son?
Herger set out together with his guard regiment to explore the path to the east. We were planning to send an army through the Coldmark to hasten to the aid of the humans in the Greyshade Valley. His brother in blood was supposed to stand by his side, but Lordling Joshua is no warrior. He is a coward. They crossed the Coldmark until, far in the east, high in the mountains, they came upon a dragon-like creature. A dragon who had set up his horde there. A fight broke out. The lordling, that lowly worm named Joshua, took to his heels and ran away and left his companions and his blood brother in the lurch. Whimpering like a woman, he stumbled to our gates. None of the others returned. A curse on the lordling and his brood. No bond ties me to such a miserable worm.
Who are you? Did my father send you?
Are you Joshua? I bring you news from the dwarves.
News from the dwarves? Have you come to kill me?
No. The Thane of Windholm is willing to give you a second chance.
You're just wasting your time. I'm no warrior. And I will never be one. The dwarves will never respect me. That much is certain.
You must face your destiny. If only for the sake of the humans your father rules. It is your duty, Lord Son.
But I can't. I shall be accursed. Death or disgrace, it's all the same. My life is forfeited one way or the other. I shall go.
And I will go with you. We will meet at the gate to the east.
I watch over this gate and the horror that it keeps away from us.
What horror?
The horror that once sent our brothers on the other side of this rock hurtling to their death. But I am no bard. Ask in the town if you want to hear stories.
Open the gate.
As you wish. Beware the dangers that lie beyond these rocks. Nobody will hasten to your aid. In this accursed land, only the cold wind will hear your cries. Step through it. The Coldmark awaits you.
Ah, so it's you.
Take me to the place where Hagar died.
It is all the way in the east, on the highest mountain. You'll find it. Go on ahead. I'll follow you.
Under attack.
Ah, so it's you.
Bring this helmet back to the Thane.
You are entitled to that honor. If you want to, bring it to him yourself.
I must move on. Greet the Thane from me.
As you wish. Have a good journey, Rune Servant, and thank you for everything.
Farewell, Lord Sun.
Look, a man is approaching from the west. Open the gate.
How, by all the gorges of Bragagor, did you get here?
I advanced here from the west. The Order sent me.
The Rune is fighting for the Order? Well then, I welcome you. I am Urias, commander of this fortress.
I fear you won't be able to hold your fortress much longer, Commander.
I know. They keep streaming in. Every time we slay one of them, 3 new ones appear. It's like an endless, grey ocean, slamming against our walls. The men are weak. It's just a matter of time. But I beg you, don't tell my men anything about the hopelessness of our situation.
I'm looking for Håkon Ashir.
May the flames of Bragagor consume him. Those are his hordes that are overrunning us.
But Marsha said he was dead.
Aye, that he is. His own magic did him in. But the mightiest necromancer of this age doesn't just die. His spirit remains forever among us. Even from beyond death, he commands his creatures. He's looking for something. Something that was stolen from his palace, and which is of incalculable value for him. The Mask of Belial. It is the key to his power and his protection against the vengeance of the souls he's been afflicting. To find this object, he sent out Korsha, the Bone Crusher, one of his most powerful servants. He commands the hosts on the other side of these walls.
That is why the undead are attacking? They're looking for the mask?
Yes, the mask is the cause of this carnage.
I will negotiate with Håkon.
Are you out of your mind?
Håkon is the only one who can help us. Another even greater threat is moving along the horizon, Urias. I must speak with Håkon.
Well, to do that you must advance farther to the east, to Whisper, the city of the undead. Though even if you succeed, Håkon will never negotiate with you. He was a circle mage. All that you will yield is scorn and a horrible death. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless you bring him the Mask of Belial. He would give away any secret for that.
How can I get a hold of the Mask of Belial?
You're trying to fool me. Even Håkon's undead hosts have so far failed in that mission. How do you ever expect to bring it off?
With intelligence, skill, and your help, Urias.
I like you, warrior. Well then, listen closely. When the mask was removed from Håkon's grave, it broke into 2 sections. The undead suspect that one of the 2 halves is in our fortress. They are looking for a necromancer by the name of Malikor.
And where will I find this Malikor?
Somewhere in the Darklands. He left the fortress before the attacks began and never returned. Nobody knows exactly where he is. But even if you should find Malikor's half, you still have to confront Korsha himself. He has the second half. It's already in his possession.
How do I get to Whisper?
The city is far to the east, beyond the Howling Mounds. And in between is Korsha's army, a regiment of undead. Not even the gods have ever seen that many before. There's a bloodbath awaiting you. I can promise you that. Just to break out of this fortress, you will need powerful fighting forces. And to conquer the army of the undead, you must slay Zihar, their leader, here in Greydusk Vale. The undead use the old cave system underneath the Snake Pass, the only way to the east. So if you want to break through, you must first secure and hold the 4 entrances to the cave system. Otherwise, you will run across so many undead along your way that even all the armies of the realms combined will not be able to conquer them. Occupy the cave entrances. That is the key to victory. And don't try to destroy their camp. That would be senseless. The magic of these old ruins is so strong that it keeps bringing forth new undead. Only when their commander Zihar has been put out of the way will the terror be over. When you are ready for that kind of campaign, let me know. I will keep the gates open for you.
Well, well, a new face. I hope you're a bit easier to get along with than all these egotistical would-be heroes around here.
These people are protecting your life with their own.
Terrific. Just what we needed. Another egomaniacal hero. Allow me. Flink Midwinter's the name. A traveler. At least I'd like to be again soon.
What's a fellow like you doing in a fortress like this?
Now, how did I know you'd ask that question? Probably because I'm a good judge of character, in contrast to you.
I know my way around the human character, too. At least one way or another to silence them, if you know what I mean.
Charming. I was afraid something like that would come up. Well, to answer your question, I was looking for someone. I was just passing by when the first attack began. Well, accomplished any new heroic deeds?
Exactly whom are you looking for?
An old business associate of mine, Cassius Dimmer. Should you find him, or whatever's left of him, please let me know. I didn't see anything. He was running along there. One moment. I know you.
Yes, the egotistical hero. Remember?
Of course, from Greydusk Vale, the undead, and you got us out of that predicament.
I'm surprised you picked up on that at all. You really got out of there lickety-split.
Business, my friend, business.
With regard to your business...
Yes?
I found your friend Cassius Damer, or rather, as you put it, what was left of him.
Oh, that, yes. Well,
He had his golden fragment with him.
What? That's all? Triple curses. Now only Fait is left.
Fait?
He must have the last part of the key, but now I can't get near him any longer. I almost had him. Now he's bamboozled me. And now he sits well guarded with his own people, damn it. If I could, I would tear his heart out, but what can I ever do against a mercenary?
Not you, but I could.
You? There are at least 24 hard-bitten mercenaries. They'll gobble you down for breakfast.
I'm a rune warrior. Don't forget that.
You're a candidate for the madhouse. That's what you are. But very well. If you want to be so crazy, Fait and his gang have spread out in Leafshade now that the elves are gone. Look for him and tan his hide. He has a fragment just like the one Cassius had. Bring it to me. Is that your wallet? How did it get here?
Here is the fragment.
Zerbo was gracious to me. Thank you, big strong warrior.
What is this key for, anyway?
Now then, all these questions.
Charming. I expected something like that.
See? You learn quickly. Now a good day to you. Very well, very well. Here, that much I owe you.
Welcome back.
Who is Hokana Shir?
Hokan was one of the Circle Mages. He was the mightiest necromancer Fiera had ever seen. He came here from the distant land of Xu. He brought many dark secrets from there with him. In the war, he fought with his undead hordes against Uran the Red. We don't know what happened to him during the convocation. We thought he was dead. One thing, however, is sure, that his one-time undead hosts are still wandering about through the Darklands, and it seems they are stretching out their bony fingers more and more for our flesh. May the gods curse the war, and everything it has brought about.
What are the Darklands?
That was where the most devastating campaigns of the Convocation War once raged. The battles between Hokan's undead hordes and Uram's demons went back and forth for years on end. Now the land is barren and burnt out. The one-time armies still live there and have made it to a site of death. The Order tried several times to cordon off the Darklands with border fortresses, but most of them were overrun by leaderless armies. Welcome back.
Hokan demands the mask of Belial.
Well, the mask was one of his most precious treasures. He once brought it with him from Xu, but nobody knows what it brings about.
Do we dare bring him the mask?
In former times, I would rather have given up my life than to reach out so much as a finger to a necromancer of the Circle. But the threat that lurks beyond the Wildland Pass gives us no other choice. Look for this mask and bring it to him. Let us hope that it will have been worth it, and that we won't be invoking even greater misfortune.
Welcome, young warrior.
Please tell me something about this book.
By the gods, did you get this book from Rowan? What has become of him?
Rowan fell in the frost marches. It was my fault.
You were just a messenger, but now you are much more than that. That should be clear to you.
Is it true that this book contains the secrets of the Convocation?
Not only that, this book gives the reasons why the Convocation was doomed to failure. It explains what it really is, a deception. Not a secret of the formers, but rather a false clue, a vengeance of the renegades, the dark gods, left behind as an evil lure by the Fial Dag in Xu. The Fial Dag knew that the primeval forces could not be tamed. Only Aonir is capable of that feat, and so they misguided the nations into invoking the powers at the right time and thus destroying themselves.
But the Dark Nations would have been destroyed as well.
Bear in mind that these rune tablets were made at a time when the Dark Ones were driven out of Xu and the renegades were banished from the world. Back then the Dark Ones stood on the brink of destruction anyway.
Where did you acquire so much knowledge about things that even the Circle did not know? Rowan got this book from you, didn't he?
I may know a great deal, but you must not know everything. Farewell. Welcome, young warrior.
Please tell me something about the Convocation.
What we know of the Convocation comes from a runic text from the ruins of the formers in Xu. The text describes the meeting of two heavenly bodies, Aonir's star and something the formers called the Dark Brother. Aonir's star was covered over for a moment. When that happens, then Aonir's eye is blind and his power extinguished for the blink of an eye. At that moment, the spell that keeps the primeval elements of our world under control is also weakened. Now the text says that should someone succeed in awakening the primeval elements during this meeting,
then he could cast a spell on them and acquire a level of power that would even set the gods a-tremble. The Circle mages discovered this old text in Xu and studied it, and somewhat later the foolish plan of invoking the Convocation began to ripen in their minds. In the course of time, however, the mages had a falling out. They thought only a single individual could acquire the power over the primeval elements. That's what brought about the War of the Convocation. Many generations worked on them, but the old texts were imprecise. And when the hour of the Convocation came, they invoked the primeval powers with all their magical skills, competing for the prize of great power. But nobody could muster enough strength, and the primeval elements got out of control. They arose from their slumbers, and their raging shattered the face of the world. Only in those places where the godstones of Ioneer stood, the blue obelisks, was anything preserved from the might of the star god to protect us from annihilation. That was how the islands came about, but we would still have been condemned to destruction had Rohan Tahir not created the portals, and thus rejoined the lands of our world together.
The Circle.
At all times, the mages have brought about unrest to the world with their thirst for knowledge and power. The Circle was founded by an agreement of all nations to put an end to the intrigues of the magicians. The 13 most powerful mages of the nations, adherents of both light and darkness, joined the Circle. The Circle selected the city of Moulondir as its seat, independent of all governments. At first the mages of the Circle discharged their tasks with earnestness and established peace and justice where hate and intrigue had once reigned supreme, but what was destined to happen did happen.
The mages realized how much power they had assembled?
Wisely stated. The Circle soon became a power base, a danger none of the nations was able to perceive because the mages worked in secret and over a vast number of devious courses. They deciphered the secret of all fire, which extended their lives and gave them power far beyond any known sorcery. For hundreds of years they guided the destiny of the realms out of their secret places.
How can a Circle mage be defeated if he knows how to use the power of the Allfire?
Only by another Circle mage, or a god. The thing that ultimately killed them was their own greed. When the Convocation failed, most of them were destroyed.
Most of them?
Well, Rohan Tahir survived. Who can guarantee that there aren't other Circle mages still alive?
The runes.
I understand. Your long sleep blurred many of your memories. The rune warriors were once created by the Circle as a guard regiment. Magical creatures are powerful, but generally inexperienced. Experienced soldiers, on the other hand, are mortal, and of wavering loyalty. And so the Circle called you into being. It forged your souls, your life force, to the runes, and thus secured your loyalty. And all the things you experienced in endless wars remain preserved within you, a perfect weapon. And when the war came, we saw you in endless ranks, armies from nowhere ravaging the country. Oh, how we hated you. You were the symbol of the power of the 13 great puppeteers. Well, I can understand why Rohan called one of you back. If anything can save the weakened northern realms, then it's the power of the rune.
The northern realms.
We describe the countries in the northern section of Fiara as the northern realms. This primarily includes Northander, the former seat of the Empire. Today, Northander is more like a kind of loose confederation of the 4 surviving ruling houses. The realm of the High Mark, which lies to the south of the Darklands, has closed its borders. We don't know what's going on there. But there aren't just humans living in the northern realms. The dwarves have their 2 big cities, Windholm and Festholm, and all that remains of the elves is the settlement of the Eloni. Farther east, behind the Wildland Pass, is the Orc realm of Grook, which is ruled by the Orcs of the Sharok. South of there is the place where the Dark Elves live in their obsidian towers. They call their realm La.
Greetings, friend.
Have the gate opened, Urias. I want to move on to the east.
I hope you've thought this over carefully. That army out there serves only one purpose, to destroy the world of the living. Do you really want to go out there?
Yes. Open the gate.
All right then. Men, let the Rune Warrior pass. The path is clear. The gate will open for you. Good luck.
Who are you?
An emissary from the Order. Urias told me I would find you here. Let me take off your chains.
Have you broken out of the fortress? Aoni is light. Then there is still hope.
I need the mask.
I understand. I already presumed you hadn't come on my account.
I hope you haven't told these creatures where it is.
Yes, I did. I told them. I told them everything. Everything I knew. Believe me, no torturer could begin to imagine what these... Whatever the case. The undead know where it is. That's why they attacked the border fortress. Because that's exactly where my part of the mask is. It is in a heavy chest. I locked it with a magic spell. A confidant of mine has the only key.
Is it still in the fortress?
The chest? Certainly. As far as my confidant is concerned, I don't know. I just pray that she is still alive. Look for a wandering bard. Her name is Tana Songblade. She knows how to open the chest. I will rest a while and tend to my wounds. After that, I will return to the fortress. We'll see one another. Sometime. Good luck, Rune Warrior.
A Rune Warrior? May Zarak take me away personally. Come, join me. Tell me what you know. I'm sure you have a thrilling story to tell.
This is not yet the time for stories.
A pity. I'm Tana, a bard from the High Mark.
I need Malikor's key.
Is he still alive?
Yes, and on his way here. He sends his greetings and asks you to open the chest for me.
Good. Here you have the key. Come along. I'll show you where it is.
Human flesh. The living are here. Prepare the fighting forces. Inform my 5 field commanders. Have them stop the living until we're ready.
And if the 5 are beaten, my lord,
then we will open the gate and drown the living in their own blood. They have yet to experience our true power.
open the gate. Let the horde advance. Tear them to pieces.
This is the end of your journey. You will never reach my goal.
It's an ambush. Enemies, beware.
What do you want, mortal creature? Have you come to disturb the master's sleep, or do you want to match your ridiculous powers with my own? You will fail just like the others before you. My power is unconquerable.
Tiara's flame, a human. You're my salvation.
What are you doing here? How do you manage to survive here in the midst of the realm of the undead?
They don't dare touch me. Tiara herself blessed me, so that I will carry out my revenge. But I need help to do it.
What can I do?
I am here to take vengeance on Ismael. I am the only one who can vanquish him. No blade apart from mine can harm him. But it was stolen from me by the undead, along with my armor and my faithful griffin. Please bring my sword and armor back to me, and free my griffin. He will find his way back by himself.
What revenge are you speaking of?
My revenge on Ismael. To curry favor with his master, the Circle Mage Håkon, he murdered my family while I was fighting on the battlefield. I tried to avenge them, but Ismael simply laughed at me. He toyed with me. He killed my friends, my comrades. My life became a path of death. Then Tiara heeded my raging prayers. She sent me her blessing. That was how I got the strength to kill Ismael. The undead cannot frighten me. Tiara's power protects me from them. But I fell into a trap. The undead managed to dupe me. They robbed me of my weapons and armor and left me behind, defenseless.
Enemies, beware. You are free. Fly to your master.
Have you found everything?
Your armor is complete.
Tiara's blessing be with you, warrior. You serve a just cause. Today you will die, Ismael. I swear by the blood of my family. My revenge has been carried out. Now I can return home. For the rest of my days I will praise Tiara for her justice and kindness. I wish you good luck, friend.
A rune slave? Then you're the one who's been destroying my armies.
I need your help. Only your knowledge can save the nations of the north. I offer you the Mask of Belial in exchange for your knowledge.
The mask! At last! Give it to me!
Not until you've kept your part of the bargain. A mage of the Circle.
I know! A brother of the Circle came to my crypt. He mocked me, and stole the secret of my Avengers.
The Blades. How can they be vanquished?
By killing the Soul Forger. He is the most powerful being I ever created. He forges the blades from the souls of tortured individuals at the Dark Forge. Destroy the Soul Forger, and you destroy the blades. However, my Circle brothers will be able to stop you.
Is there a way to stop a Circle Mage? I heard of an artifact.
You speak of a Phoenix Stone. In its interior, the power of the All-Fire slumbers. That is the only power to equal that of a Circle Mage.
Where can I find this Phoenix Stone?
Before the war broke out, it reposed well guarded in the archives of Mullendir. I would begin my quest there. And now, give me the mask. Place it on the gravesite. Quickly! Finally, it is over.
Speak up! Why do you unnecessarily want to prolong your suffering?
Your force will do you no good. From me you will discover nothing.
Captain, have everyone here searched? Everyone, do you hear? I want that fragment, even if I have to devastate this entire country. Torture this rabble if necessary. They had their chance. Bring me the fragment, or Briar will bring me your head.
Nobody has come through this portal in a very long time. How did you manage that?
It's a long story. I'd rather hear yours.
I am Curvin, soldier of the Red Legion. What do you want to know?
For starters, where I am.
You are at the foot of the God Walls. You will find some of the settlements that still exist in the Darklands here. That is, you will find them if the Briar Wolves haven't totally destroyed them.
The Briar Wolves?
Mercenaries, a miserable lot. They have been looting our farms and torturing our people. They used to be just annoying flies, but in the meanwhile...
Why are they attacking your settlements?
A magician and illusionist by the name of Meshlan is paying them for it. He is looking for something, an object or a jewel. They say it's concealed around here somewhere.
I must reach Mulandir urgently. Is there a way to avoid these mercenaries?
No. The gate to Mulandir is on the top of the wall. You will have to go through the middle of it. These curs are robbing and murdering whoever they want to. They wouldn't think twice about doing you in.
Fine. Then let's not keep them waiting. What is the Red Legion?
The Red Legion was once in the service of Uram, the Demon Invoker. He was the Circle Mage who ruled over this region. He was locked in battle with the necromancer Hokan.
Is Uram still alive?
No, he destroyed himself with his own magic during the convocation, like most of the Circle. We are no longer under his command. We are just trying to survive.
So the settlers here were once Uram's legionnaires?
Yes, most of the people began settling here after the war, but this land is devilish. That's why some of us must keep their armor on. It was their mission to protect us. Our base here, up there on the top of the wall, was destroyed by the Briar Wolves, but there are still more of us all over the Darklands.
Is there anything else I need to know about these mercenaries?
The Briar Wolves are humans like us. You should distinguish well between friend and foe. They are perfectly equipped and organized, just like a regular army. The wall is like a huge staircase on which the settlements were set up. The mercenaries have taken possession of almost all of them. The farmers have fled or gone into hiding. Should you manage to drive out some of the mercenaries, our people will certainly be very grateful to you. Help them, and they will help you.
beware.
We are free! They are gone! Come out, people! Many thanks for your help, stranger. That mob was about to make off with everything. I am Bren, storyteller, and, on the side, foreman on the outer farms.
Aonir's light, Bren. Did the mercenaries steal much from you?
Well, our property is more practical than valuable. There isn't much to take. Besides water, wood, and some grain and meat, we don't have anything. That's why I have no idea how I can reward you.
You're a storyteller?
Indeed I am. Let me tell you, these are all very simple people here. They don't have many possessions, and they hardly know what's happening out there in the world. That's why they enjoy listening to my stories so much. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. Perhaps I know a story about it.
Tell me something, Bren.
Gladly. What would you like to know?
Who is Mechlan?
Mechlan is an illusionist, a former servant of the Circle. As far as I know, he's looking for a piece of glass artwork made by the formers, a piece that was once stored in the archives of the Circle. It is a likeness of such perfection that everyone who gazes upon it drowns in rapture. They say he was once able to catch a glance at it. Since then, he has been obsessed with the urge to get his hands on it. The artwork was smashed during the war. Now Mechlan is looking for the fragments. He would even kill to get just one.
Enemies, beware. Rune warriors, stand by me.
A rune warrior? Damn it, that explains a lot. I reckon we owe you a debt of thanks, and everything that goes with it. I am John Goddard, forger and innkeeper. You certainly put the heat on those fellows, I'll say.
Those were just looters, and there's still a long way to go to the top of the wall.
That's true. You do have a long way ahead of you. Perhaps I can offer you and your men more than just beer or horseshoes.
What exactly do you have to offer?
Well, perhaps you noticed the locked ruin behind our village. It comes from the period before the war.
It looked to me like it has its origins among the dwarves.
Damned right. And I'll give you 3 guesses who found the key to the gate of that thing.
A certain forger and innkeeper, am I correct?
Right you are. And now the key is yours. Here, you can have it. Hope you find something useful in there. And if you need any supplies, then let me know. We owe you a lot.
Stay with me, men.
Rescued at last. The Red Legion thanks you for your help.
Where is this Red Legion you're talking about?
Those dogs butchered all my men. They only spared me as a hostage. As a hostage for the great battle for Forlorn's Hope.
A battle for Forlorn's Hope?
Indeed, we, the Red Legion, have been fighting for this land against the Briar Wolves for a long time. It is located beyond Mulandir. Forlorn's Hope harbors one of the largest water sources in this region. That's where we have our base, and that is where the Battle of the Darklands will be decided. With the wolves before us and Uram's old demon hordes behind us, very little hope remains for us. Why don't you wend your way to Forlorn's Hope? We could use someone like you.
What do these wolves' emblems mean?
They are the emblems of the Briar Wolves. Everyone who wears one has a right to a part of the loot.
Then I should demand my share.
If you wish to be paid in pain and death, go right ahead. You aren't very likely to find friends among the wolves. But the commander of the Red Legion, Halikos, has offered a reward for every wolf's emblem we bring him. He will certainly pay you the same price. You'll find him in our garrison in Forlorn's Hope.
What exactly is the Red Legion?
Once we were Uram's forces in the Convocation War. Under his banner we fought Hokan's undead hordes and held the Godwall against their attack. Over the years of the war, however, Uram invoked more and more demons into his service. We became vassals of the Red Horde. When he succeeded in forcing the great demon Ulatur under his will, our victory was close enough to touch. But then the Convocation got involved. Today, Ulatur has gone from being our ally to being our oppressor. His henchmen keep advancing closer and closer, in quest of meat.
Who is Ulatur?
He is one of the greatest demons, a leader of the Red Horde. Uram invoked him and forced him to send his servants from the depths against Uram's rival, Hokan. At first, Ulatur and his hordes forced Hokan's armies back. But people suspect that Hokan then invoked an even more terrible army. Now the war is over. Uram is dead, and Ulatur without a master. And so his hordes are devastating the land and destroying every living thing that is not suffocated by smoke and ashes.
What exactly did Hokan use against Ulatur?
I was not there, and only very few people survived the battle for Kaith Halur. They told of shrieking monsters of black iron, which raged horribly through our ranks. Ask Commander Halikos in Forlorn's Hope. He was there during that battle, even if he doesn't like to remember it.
The lines must hold. It's an ambush.
Who are you? A warrior of the Rune? What brings you to us?
A mission from the Order. Let me undo your shackles.
Ah, free at last. I am Vintus, the scribe of this modest settlement. How can I ever thank you?
A little of your knowledge would suffice.
All too gladly. What do you want to know?
What did those mercenaries want from you?
Their client, a magician, is looking for the fragments of an old piece of artwork. Thurgan, the founder of our settlement, left only one piece behind. I kept it secret and concealed it even from my own flesh and blood, but Mechlin suspects that it is here. He is obsessed with it. He will return and then he will torture us. This finally must come to an end.
Do you want to give him the fragment?
No, I want to give it to you.
To me? I'm just a wanderer in your country. I have no desire for any of your treasures.
You don't have to keep it. Take it away from here. Take it away, back to Moulandir, to the place it came from. Let Mechlin borrow it out of the ashes there if he's so eager to have it.
Where will I find this fragment?
Go to the dilapidated mine near the old dwarf settlement. Look near the fallen tree for a large rock. The fragment is concealed underneath it.
Where does the fragment come from?
It is one of the 4 parts of an artwork made of magical glass which was created over 1,000 years ago by the powerful formers. They say anyone who looks at the artwork is afflicted with transcendental ecstasy. That's how beautiful it is. The Circle got hold of it and preserved it in the archives in Moulandir. In the confusion of the Convocation War, it was shattered. The 4 fragments were lost. Mechlin was a servant of the Circle in Moulandir. Perhaps he had once looked upon the miracle of the artifact and is now obsessed with its magic. Who knows?
Are you familiar with the Phoenix Stone?
The Phoenix. Yes, indeed. The pure power of the Allfire, spellbound inside a dark gemstone. The Circle crafted it at the height of its power.
Do you know where I might find it?
Find the Phoenix Stone? I understand. That's why the Order sent you. Well, if you want the Phoenix, there is only one place you can seek. Mulandir. Once the city of the Circle, today merely an ashen wasteland full of demons. Seek the Phoenix there, but be on guard. It would be an honor.
I hope you make good progress with your search for the Phoenix.
What is the Phoenix Stone?
I have thoroughly examined the library of the Order for clues, and I found something. The Phoenix is an ancient being, a creature made of the Allfire, which had already lived in the streams of sorcery when even the dragons were still young. The Circle lured it there and confined it within a black stone. The Phoenix has slumbered there since then, and with it the ungovernable power of the Allfire. Its power is the only thing that even searches. Properly used, the Phoenix Stone might be our salvation.
How can I find the Phoenix in Mulandir?
Your quest will not be a simple one. The archives of the Circle lay in the center of Mulandir. Today you will probably find that one-time core of the city somewhere in the north of the island. But I doubt that the Phoenix Stone is still there. After the war, Mulandir was descended on by looters of all kinds.
Then perhaps the stone is no longer in Mulandir?
Perhaps not. Nevertheless, it is the city where you should begin your quest. If there are clues to the Phoenix location anywhere, then there.
How do I get to Mulandir?
Continue on from Whisper farther north. There you will reach the God Wall, a high mountain range you must climb. When you have come to the peak farther on toward the north, then you will have reached Mulandir.
Wait, you rescued us. For that, we at least owe you a warning. This city is not just infested with demons. It's a fatal trap. The gargoyles you see everywhere seem harmless, but they're not. They are sleeping, though should one of the Medusas who wander through the streets of Mulandir lay eyes on you, she will awaken the gargoyles. The stone beasts will attack you. There is no way you can escape them. Good luck, Rune Warrior.
It's been a long time since a human wandered down these paths.
Who are you?
Once I served the Circle. Now I watch over the powerful treasures of Mulandir, until the world is ready for them again.
I'm looking for the Phoenix Stone.
That's a jewel of great power you are longing for.
Its power is the last hope for us. One of the Circle mages has returned. Only the Phoenix can stop him.
Then know that you must prove the truth of your words. Power like that is not easily transferred. Are you ready to undergo the test?
Put me to your test.
Once there was a magnificent piece of artwork made of glass, stored in the archives of the Circle, one that cast an irresistible spell on everyone who beheld it. During the war, it was shattered. The 4 fragments were stolen. Since that day, those fragments have brought sorrow over these lands. As they arouse human greed, many have had to die because of them. Powerful magicians have sought them and plunged everything into chaos. Find the 4 fragments and redeem the land from their curse. Then I will entrust you with the power of the Phoenix.
Where will I find the 4 fragments?
They are still in the Darklands, albeit strewn in every direction. Different attributes dwell within them. One gives joy like dancing springtime. One glows like the warm summer wind. One is like the pensive light of autumn, and one like the melancholy silence of winter. An adventurer and plunderer by the name of Thurgon stole a fragment of the dancing springtime. He deposited them on the God Wall, south of here. At first, the fragment of the summer wind was in the possession of a sorceress, Talia. But Armun, a thief from the south, took it away from her. He fled to Forlorn's Hope, and then lost his way. Look for him there. The fragment of autumn light was lost for a long time. It must have gone down some strange paths. Years later, it reappeared in the possession of the merchant Forlorn. You'll find his trading post west of Forlorn's Hope. The fragment of winter's silence was once in Talia's possession as well. She took it with her on her journey to the east. She went forth to slay Olatur, the prince of the demons. Nobody ever heard from her again. Nobody has dared to follow her trail into the realm of demons.
What is so special about these fragments?
The artwork they once belonged to was a glass painting, a painting of color and magic. The ancient formers themselves once created that artifact. It is a replica of time and yet far more. It is dreams, thoughts, feelings of incredible power and profundity. Whoever looks at it is irresistibly cast under its spell. That's why you should be happy if you never see it in all its glory. You would never be the same person again. Even the fragments it broke into still possess part of its horrible, beautiful power. The Circle found it in the ruins of the formers and preserved it for a long time. Only very few were ever allowed to lay eyes on it.
I have found a fragment of the artwork.
Show it to me.
Here is the fragment of Dancing Springtime.
You were able to wrest it from the hands of those thieves? Now it will reassume its rightful place.
Talia Storm?
Who are you? What brings you here?
There is a fragment of magic glass in your possession.
That's why you came? Then I'm afraid your journey was in vain. Nobody lays a hand on that fragment. Go now. I have no time for you. My destiny awaits me. I will go through this crevice and tear Ulatur's dark heart out of his chest. Then this land will be free from the demon's curse, forever. You can follow me, if you dare. But stay away from the slopes. That's where the nests are. You would never survive. If you stay down here in the valley, you might survive. You would, however, need an army to keep pace with me. So, farewell.
We'll see about that. We'll see. So I need an army.
Impressive. You fought a good fight, but now step back. Behind this door, Ulater is waiting, the great demon. He commands the armies of darkness, the hordes that will soon overrun us. But mine is the power of winter. His fire cannot triumph in a conflict against the omnipotent cold. I will put an end to him. I will open Ulater's chamber and lay him low. Give me cover. And don't forget to tie yourself to this bindstone. This is the end of you, demon. Look here. Look into the countenance of winter and despair. I shall destroy you.
You overestimate your powers, human.
No! Ah!
Did you really think you could conquer me, little sorcerers? You will never escape this trap.
Stay with me, men.
Thank you. I owe you my life. I was a fool to underestimate Ulater's power. His fire consumed my magic. I am weak. The beasts in the crevice will find me easy work.
Then follow me. We will pass the crevice together.
I gladly accept your offer, but you should first reinforce your troops. Perhaps there is one more rune monument on this side of the crevice. You saved my life, Rune Warrior. Forgive my arrogant remarks before. So you're looking for my fragment?
Yes, that I am.
I hate to part with it, but it is a small price for my life. Take it. It belongs to you. Good luck with it, whatever you need it for. Farewell.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
An emissary from the Order. What's going on here?
War between the armies of the Red Legion and the Briar Wolves. We are fighting for predominance over the water sources in this land. Aren't you the one who liberated the God Wall?
Yes, I've already met your people and the Briar Wolves there.
Then continue your fight. There are rune monuments in this land. Fight by our side. Together we can finally destroy the Briar Wolves.
What is this land?
They call it Forlorn's Hope. The name comes from a trading post operated by the Free Traders. It is situated on a lake in the middle of the country. The lake is the last large permanent water source in this region. The water would be enough for us alone, but since the Briar Wolves have been here, every drop is paid for in blood. Now we have to fight until only one group is left. The conflict is still undecided. We control the east, the Briar Wolves the west. The north is Dragon Country. Nobody dares venture there. A couple of times we had beaten back the wolves, but the defense of their headquarters is simply too strong. You did a great service for us on the God Wall. Our commander will certainly want to see you. Your power can help us rid this place of the wolves once and for all.
Where will I find your commander?
Commander Halikos is in our headquarters, to the southeast of here.
Where will I find Farlorn?
Follow the path to the valley. His trading post is in the fertile incline in the middle of the country. Farlorn is neutral. You won't run into any trouble with him. It's the last safe spot in this country.
Have you heard about a thief named Armun?
Dodgy little creature. There is nobody here in the Darklands who isn't looking for him. He took refuge under Farlorn's wing, but that was a long time ago. The best thing would be to ask Farlorn himself about him. I'll wager that weasel cleared out of here a long time ago.
set me free. You won't regret it.
Who are you?
Someone who wants to make you an offer you can't refuse, if you unchain me. I can be very useful to you. Please, set me free.
Very well. I'll release you.
Thank you. Now then, let's have a look at you. A rune warrior, Let me guess. You're here to destroy the Briar Wolves. But you won't get very far. Briar's elite will beat back every one of your assaults, that much is certain.
You seem to know the Briar Wolves quite well.
I still have an old score to settle, with Briar himself. It has something to do with the reason why I was chained up here.
Well, you could come with me.
Thank you, but I always work alone, my friend. Ever heard anything about assassins? I will sneak into the camp and blow out Briar's little light before anyone ever notices what's going on. When I do that, I'll just happen to leave a certain dagger behind. Let's say a dagger from the Red Legion. They'll rage with fury and demand revenge.
And when they move out for their counterattack, their camp will be empty and unguarded.
I see you understand, warrior. However, there still is one problem. Only members of the Wolves' elite ever get anywhere near Briar. That's why I'll need some of your armor to disguise myself. Only Briar's officers wear that armor. Get me some, and a dagger from the Red Legion. You'll certainly find some of them on the battlefield.
Come in, Rune Warrior. I've already heard a great deal about you.
Are you the commander of the Red Legion?
That I am. You rescued our settlers on the Godwall. Well, I'm a soldier, not a bard. Speech-making is not my long suit. Nevertheless, thank you for everything you've done for us.
Kor told me you had fought in Kaith Halur?
That is correct. I was there. That was over 8 years ago. A horrible butchery. Only a few days before the convocation broke out. All the weeks before, we hastened from one victory to another. Olata's hordes overran everything. They stomped Hokan's grey armies into the dust. But then, when we had already set Kaith Halur on fire, they came. Black creatures, nightmares of steel covered with blades and quills. They cut through our ranks like mowers through ripe grain stalks. They knew neither mercy nor exhaustion. Their cries, I'll never forget that as long as I live. We call them the Blades, and if the convocation hadn't arrived, they would have mown us all down, all of us.
Might you be interested in wolf emblems?
Aye, I promised my men a reward for every wolf emblem they bring me. Briar's troops have attacked too damn many men. Our only hope is to put their leader out of commission. That's why we offer the reward.
Is the reward for wolf emblems also valid for me?
Aye, if I give my men money, why not you too? Let's have a look. Wait, one after another. First, I'll take these 5. Here's your money.
I have the armor and the dagger.
Good. Very good. Then we're ready to strike. As soon as you're ready, I'll sneak into Briar's camp. This dagger will certainly upset his digestion. Let me know when we can strike.
I am ready.
I understand. Now Briar will pay. Begin your attack as soon as I have completed my work. Good luck, friend.
Commander, what happened? Commander Briar is dead. Look there, the dagger, the Red Legion. Those bastards murdered him. Wolf's Elite, come here. They'll pay for this. We're moving out. This time there will be no mercy. We'll snuff them all out. Death to the Red Legion. Death.
We're under attack. It's an ambush.
Don't just stand there gawking. Take these blasted chains off me.
As you wish, Mr. Dwarf.
Well, at last. By neat half. One more day with that elf woman and I would have gone stark raving mad. But who or what are you? A warrior?
A fighter of the Order.
The Order, hmm? About time you people showed up here. These accursed mercenaries took all my equipment away. By the howling gorges of Baragor, that rebel band, when I get my hands on them.
What equipment do you mean?
My measuring gear. Plans and alchemistic substances, as if those wretches could do anything with it. Hardly. Most of it has certainly already been taken apart or burned, or dropped in the water, or even worse.
Ellen be thanked. Free at last. Not much longer and the mercenaries would have executed us. Though that would have been more pleasant than having to spend any more time in the company of that dwarf.
Is the fragment of autumn light in your possession?
How did you find out about it?
John Farland told me you had the fragment with you when you were taken captive.
That's true. But I was able to conceal it before the mercenaries got their hands on me. There is a round grove of trees, a bit to the south of the trading post. Under the big rock in the middle, the fragment lies concealed. A guarding magic spell protects it, so be careful.
It's an ambush. We're under attack.
Make it short, my friend.
The wolves have been driven out.
You're a blessing of the gods, friend. At last there will be peace. The supply of our settlements is secured. I tried to find something suitable as a reward for your efforts, something that might be useful for you. Here.
Welcome to Forlorn's Hope. I haven't seen the likes of you for a long time around here. We are simple free traders, so don't expect us to fight by your side in combat. I am Forlorn, the owner of this trading post.
They say you have a special glass fragment.
An artwork full of beauty and melancholy. Yes, something like that was once in my possession.
Was?
There was this magician, a fellow named Meklan. He was obsessed with that fragment. He haggled, threatened, and finally set his mercenaries on us. Just because of him, dozens died here every day from the swords of the Briar Wolves. I decided to get the fragment out of here. I gave it to Elwyn, a traveling elf. I wanted her to bring the bad luck charm to the mages in Greyfell. But she didn't get very far. We saw the mercenaries follow her and grab her. She was taken captive and brought into the Briarwolves' headquarters camp.
What do you know about our moon?
I should have realized that's why you're here. Amun came here to seek protection among us. But he didn't stay very long. He had that unholy fragment with him, the fool. Someone told him a person could use the power of that fragment to force other people to do his will. From that moment on, Amun was like a man blinded. He began fantasizing about dragons' gold and treasures.
The dragon in the north?
Aye, that dreamer. Firmir is an old servant of Uram, from back in the times of the war. He is trapped in this country with his tattered wings. If he could still fly, he would burn everything down. Amun thought he could rob that beast. Rob a dragon. He went to the north and hasn't been seen since.
Stay with me, men.
They are here. They are here. Oh, dear, send down your light. Drive the shadows away.
You should go see a healer, friend. You're ill.
No, not ill. Knowing, and yet still blind. I don't see the shadows under the light. Don't see the horror creeping up on me.
Tell me one thing at a time.
Sorry, I'm Kastagir, an adept of the dark arts. Believe me, I know the creatures of light, and I'm knowledgeable on the creatures of darkness. But in the shadows there lurks a power that is more terrible than all the creatures this world will ever bring forth. Something is waiting there. Alien, mysterious, not visible to the eye, except when they are killing. Then you see their dark silhouettes, and it's the last thing you ever see. Only very few people know of them. My master died by their hand. I must get to the bottom of their secret. I have no other choice. Perhaps they are already here, among us, lurking.
Is there no magic spell that can protect you?
No, no curse can frighten them. The ring is the only way. My master told me about it before he died, but he took his knowledge with him into the grave. Greetings.
Is this perhaps the ring you were talking about?
Incomprehensible. The Shadow Ring. It looks just the way my master described it to me.
But it is an ordinary silver ring. It exudes no special power.
You're right. It seems to possess no power. And yet it looks like the Shadow Ring. I must ask Rigor.
Rigor?
One of the few individuals, beside myself, who dared study the shadows. He was on the trail of a runaway necromancer. Then he disappeared into the Dark Lands somewhere.
The Dark Lands? That's where my road will be taking me anyway. I'll take the ring along with me. If I find Rigor, I'll ask him about it.
Do it. I hope you find him. I can feel my time running out.
Blasted country, blasted heat, blasted lame brains. And what do you want now? Out with it. Make a bad day even worse.
The courtesy in this country never ceases to amaze me.
I'll shove your courtesy right down your throat if you don't get out of here.
Castigar sent me to you with this ring.
The Shadow Ring! I can't believe it! Where did you get it?
An apparitional undead was wearing it.
Finally. You have no idea what you'll have in your hands.
What kind of ring is this?
It is the gateway to the world of the shadows. Its magic powers are exhausted. I, however, know the spell to inspire it with new energy. Wait! Here, you have it back. The ring came to you. You found it, and you must wear it. It has been preordained by destiny.
And what am I supposed to do with it? Will it make me invisible, perhaps?
No, on the contrary. It makes invisible things visible. When you wear this ring, you will be able to see the shadow creatures. Look for them, destroy the black phantoms, wherever you may run across them. Nobody knows how far they've already penetrated into our world. Now you can see them, find them, and annihilate them. And look for clues that might tell us what they are planning. Should you find anything, bring it to me. What is it this time?
I found this book on one of the shadows.
A book? What can a phantom possibly do with a book? You must be mistaken.
See for yourself.
The Manifesto of the Shadows? Then the legend is true after all. This book was once written by an insane dark elf. It was kept in the archives of Greyfell until one day it mysteriously disappeared. The librarian was found frozen to death in the archive. The shadows themselves must have stolen it. Here, the text tells of a shadow crystal, the source of their power. In an old fortress of light, run down and accursed, it is hidden in a wall. That is where the shadows come streaming into our world. Wherever that place is, you must go there. Find the crystal and tear it out. Then this awful spook will be over and done with. What is it this time?
Rigor, I bring you the shadow crystal.
Indeed, you removed the crystal and broke the power of the shadows. I must admit, I'm impressed.
Do you want to have the crystal?
Me? Oh no, stay away from me with that thing. I'm not out of my mind. Just bring it to Castigar. He's crazy enough to take it.
Greetings.
The shadows have been driven out, for the time being.
You deciphered the mystery?
This crystal fragment is their origin, and the source of their power. But I fear it isn't the only one of its kind. Look, it looks like something that had broken off, from a larger piece.
Show it to me. Indeed. I'll examine this fragment. It is our only clue. The only way to prepare ourselves for the next apparition of the shadows. Take this as a sign of my gratitude. Return to me later if you can. Perhaps my research will have borne fruit by then.
How is your research going?
I haven't found anything out yet. Come back again later. Greetings.
How is your research going?
I found a way to hold the power of the shadows in check. Pure silver seems to frighten them. Look here. The powers of the shadow crystal are dominated by the silver belt here. This way we can keep their power under control. Take the belt and wear it. This way the shadows will be at your beck and call, and it will serve you as a protective armor. You're entitled to it.
Have you found anything?
I have found a fragment of the artwork.
Show it to me.
Here is the fragment of the autumn light.
Finally! You have done these lands a great service, Rune Warrior.
The fragment of winter silence.
Indeed. Nobody before has succeeded in getting Talia to change her mind. Astonishing.
I have found a fragment of the artwork.
Show it to me. Have you found anything?
I have found a fragment of the artwork.
Show it to me.
I have found the fragment of the summer wind.
You tracked down Armun?
What was left of him, but that's a long story.
Now the fragment is in safety again. That's the only thing that counts.
Here you have your artwork. It is complete, as you wanted it. Now, give me the phoenix.
Very well then. It will be yours. May it serve you and your just cause.
This here is not the phoenix. The stone has no power. It's just an illusion.
Curses on your questing spirit. Then it is unavoidable.
I will have to kill you! You didn't seriously expect me to give you the Phoenix Stone. You have served me well. Thanks to you, my artwork is completed. Now have a good death, foolish warrior. Wolves, come to my aid! Kill this ruined slave! I call you, illusions! Come to me, will-o'-the-wisps, arise, deceptions! Protect your master! Please, spare me! You don't understand. Just seeing this artwork, owning it, it's like a compulsion. Please, have mercy. Here, take it. Take the Phoenix. This time it's not a deception, but please, spare my life. Go, please. Leave me alone in my misery.
You committed murder for this piece of glass.
Please, I couldn't help it. You don't know how it is. Compared to its perfection, everything else seems barren and empty. The longing for it drove me to doing it. Try to understand. It blinded me, these agonies.
Then I shall release you. The Soul River is calling for you.
You're a fool. But very well, if that's the way you want it. Come and do it, ruined slave.
Stay with me.
Warriors back! Quickly, you must come to the headquarters of the Order!
Good that you're here. You must set out at once.
Where is Sartarius?
Gone off with the army of the Order. They want to clear the way for you, into the heart of the enemy armies.
How many men went with him?
All of them, the whole army. Every knight, every esquire. They will break through the blockade in the Frost Marshes.
Or die in the attempt. Very well. Off to the Frost Marshes.
Friend! Over here! I knew it. If anyone could make it through to here, it would be you.
A dark re-encounter, Urius. What happened?
It was a bloodbath. We did manage to destroy their blockade, but they just kept pouring in on us. Before the day was over, our ranks had fallen. They were all dead, Rune Warrior. The Order has been conquered.
Not yet totally, Urius. Where is Sartarius?
Captured and taken away. They took him through the portal in the south, to the Godmark.
Then that is our next destination.
They killed everybody but Sartarius. There's something behind all this. This must be a trap. I can smell it.
Trap or not, Sartarius needs our help, and you are still alive.
Only thanks to the help of this dark elf. Otherwise, I would be just as dead as the rest of my men. If you really want to go to the Godmark, then talk to him. He certainly knows this land better than I do.
What did you find out about the blades?
They are deadly hand-to-hand fighters. Some of them also shoot magic. The bolts from our crossbows seem not to do them much harm. And watch out for their tower-like buildings. They hurl down fatal lightning, which knocks over even battle-hardened warriors with a single stroke. Sartarius thinks they came from Urgot, probably through the portal in the Night Whisper Dale. What are they planning? By Zarak, I don't know. They massacred us and took Sartarius captive. But oddly enough, they didn't advance one step. They seem to be waiting for something. Perhaps for you, my friend.
What will become of the Order now?
You and I. We are all that's left of the Order. It is up to us, then, to decide what will become of it.
Then let us fight this battle to the finish.
Do you have the Phoenix?
Aye.
Then there's still hope. Good. Let us put an end to it.
A rune warrior! What an irony of fate! So, we have come full circle here. The powers of the Convocation War are marching in to fight the final battle.
And what is your position in this game?
I am returning from exile to my people. I have wandered about the world as a mercenary long enough. My people need me now.
Do you know the Godmark?
The place where they abducted your friend? Yes, I know it. And I also know the rune monuments there.
Tell me more.
One of them, an orc monument, is to the east of the portal. To get there, you must walk a long, arduous path. Right near the portal, on the other hand, is a portal of the Dark Elves.
I have no runestone from the Dark Elves.
Then you will fail in the Godmark. Unless you venture into the site of the Tirganach.
The site of Tirganach?
From this vantage point, it lies in the east, beyond the gate that leads to the Eternal Ice. My brothers once wrested it away from the Sharak, only to lose it again to the Ice Elves of the Irene cult. Those Ice Elves are fanatical and gruesome. You will find no friends of light among them. They defend the glacier against everyone who dares disturb the sleep of the Frostweaver. So prepare yourself well if you want to get involved in that battle. Look in the ice for the lost rune stones of my people, and then return to me. Then I will tell you if you are well armed. Rune warrior?
Are the artifacts of your people I am now wearing enough?
Let me see. They should suffice. Armed like that, you can venture the breakthrough to the Godmark. But be on your guard. The ice supplies in the north of this land are rare. That is why you will only be able to forge a few pieces of armor and weapons at the start. The blades will quickly notice your arrival, and you must act quickly. Build up your defenses, and whatever you do, try to hold your position. Then the troops will collapse in the face of your counterattack. As soon as the way to the east is free, you can conquer the monument of the Orcs.
I thank you, Warlord. We're under attack. Sartarius!
You? Thanks be to the gods. Then there is still hope. Don't worry about me. You must move on to Night Whisper Dale. There you will find the great portal to Urgath. That's where they come from. Their origin must be in Urgath. You must go there. We underestimated them.
Let me free you first.
No, don't touch the shackles. There is a magic spell.
That sounds familiar. Wait, what came next? Ah, of course. The Phoenix Stone. I knew I could count on you. If you'll allow me. That precious artifact makes all my efforts for the Godstones meaningless. Its power alone is strong enough to open the portal. As always, you have proven a loyal servant, my friend. Oh, what have we here? A book about the Convocation. This seems a bit hard for you to read. I will help myself to it. You'll never get around to reading it anyway.
Now, quickly.
What else is there to say?
What awaits me in Night Whisper Dale?
My brothers will be there fighting with the blades. You must try to reach the city of Shiel. It lies to the southwest of the portal. Stay away from the spitting plants. You need years to fortify yourself against their poison. It is fatal for you. You must avoid them. They grow particularly in the northern part of Night Whisper Dale. And watch out for the Kitar as well, a nation of catmen which invaded our land years ago from Urgat. They are daunting, deadly warriors who know no mercy.
Sartarius is dead. Ye gods, we've come too late.
The magician would have destroyed you just as he destroyed him. His power is unconquerable, and our last hope is gone.
You mean the Phoenix Stone is lost? What now?
It was another cursed trick. Whatever I do, in the end I see that again, I simply serve the Circle as a tool. It is time to put an end to this game, here and now. Enough deceptions, enough intrigue and betrayal. I will challenge that bastard. I will pursue him, and if I have to go to the bottom of the Bagagor, that much I owe Sartarius.
Then, off we go to Night Whisper Dale.
You'd better stay here, Urias. This is a matter between him and me. I thank you for your help, but I must walk down the rest of this path on my own.
As you wish, friend. May Aunir's blessing and all the luck in this world go with you.
What else is there to say? We've been observing you for quite a while. What kind of mission drives a believer of the light so far behind the ranks of the Blades?
We had already beaten back the Blades to the borders of the Godmark. Now I need your help to win the final victory.
The victory? You're a fool. There is no victory against the Blades. We have been fighting them for many moons now. Nothing can stop them.
Are these the words of a warlord?
You dare to. No nation in this world can match the Dark Elves in bravery.
Prove your bravery. Give me some of your best soldiers. I will lead them and emerge victorious.
Even if I were to believe that, the defense of the city calls for all our strength. Our Arya reserves are almost exhausted, and without the Silver Water, our defensive positions would soon fall silent. The Blades have destroyed almost all the Arya wells. An assault from the city would be pointless.
There must be a way. Can Arya be acquired by any other means?
Only the High Archon knows the ways of the Silver Water. But the Kitar have abducted him, and with him is wisdom and power.
Arya occurs in many places and in many forms. You must break with your rules and traditions. Take any possibility under consideration.
Well, there are creatures in the swamps. They are called Irvishes. They burrow in the earth for rare Arya crystals. Our forefathers once hunted them to get to the precious crystals. Perhaps you can manage to catch a couple of Irvishes before the Blades do so. Bring me their Arya crystals. 7 of them should fortify our defenses for the time being. Then I will give you soldiers.
I have 7 of the crystals.
Give them to me, and you will receive a troop of my men.
Take them.
Good. The people are waiting for you outside town.
Where is your Archon?
In the camp of the Kitar, the Lion Men from Urgut. They took him captive as he was leading an attack against the Blades. He is the only one who can counter the magic of the Blades.
Where is the Kitar camp?
To the east of the swamp. You will see them as soon as you have reached the monument field. They are very fond of combat. You will soon feel their claws.
I'll see if I can find your Archon. I shall not fail. Yes, forward. Destiny awaits. Here. It's an ambush. Amen.
Set me free, light worshipper. A believer of the light? I'm being rescued by a miserable believer of the light? I'll have my soldiers tortured to death.
Don't be a fool, Archon. You are free. That's the only thing that counts.
Any other time, I would have had your tongue rotted for those words. But honor obliges me to spare you. Name the form you would like my appreciation to take, so that this unspeakable debt can be quickly repaid. Speak quickly, human.
Help me against the Blades.
Without my armies, I can only offer you one form of help. The Blades follow the dark path of magic, like we, the Arcane, do as well. I know their powers, and I can protect you from them. The protection only works for a short time, but it will preserve you from all black magical powers, as well as from their structures. That will give you enough time to make it through their ranks to the portal to Urgut. From there, you're on your own again. Return to me should you need your protection renewed. That should repay my debt, worshipper of the light.
Protect me from the magic of the Blades.
You are protected. For a short time, no black spell can strike you. Now go. Rush.
Warriors of steel building terrible towers in my forest. Oh, I would like to shatter them all, but I must guard it.
What are you guarding, Lord of the Forest?
My jewel, the heart of the forest, my property. It belongs to me. I must guard it, protect it.
Rune warriors, stand by me.
Ah, my gem.
This is the final battle, Master.
The time portal is almost completed. Follow me as soon as you can. To the past, or should I say to the future? It's of more use to me on this battlefield.
I will not disappoint you, Master.
The lines must hold. It's an ambush. We're under attack. Stay with me, men. Stay with me, men. The lines must hold. Stay with me, men. Rune warriors, stand by me. Rowan, but what?
Amazed to see me, Rune Warrior. Looks like I underestimated you. You have come far. Too far.
That is impossible.
I see you have slain my servant. He was to have stood at my side as a weapon in the coming conflict. I admit, I had not foreseen a turn of events like this. But you still won't be able to change the course of destiny with it. It is too late. When I step through this gate, the convocation has not yet happened. I am traveling back to the time before the war, and this time I will turn it in my favor. This book gives me the power to understand the convocation. It will unveil all its secrets to me, and so the prize is mine. Mine alone. Farewell, Rune Warrior. Or, better said, die well. In a few moments you will just be a pale memory of a future which never existed. You have truly served me well. To stop him. He doesn't know what he's doing. I was a fool.